Hey, anybody see a ghost? Hello there, folks. This is DMC Jedi Man, and I am coming to you with a review. Now, I have just come from seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife in my local theater. Now, before I get into anything else, first off, I want you all to know this is a spoiler-free review. There will be no spoilers given by me in this review. I want you all to be able to go see it and have a blast. Not have to worry about, oh, DMC Jedi Man ruined Ghostbusters for me. It's like, no. This movie needs to be experienced. Trust me on that one. So, first off, before I get into my review, I just wanted to mention that if you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for whatever I have coming next. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to my buddy Sean. He actually provided transportation to and from the theater, so I didn't have to take the bus. I would have if I had to, though I wouldn't have been home quite yet if I had. So let's get on into this. So this movie has been in the works for years. I mean, we've all been waiting for it ever since 1989 when Ghostbusters 2 came out. We've had, lots of promise about that it was coming, and it would always fall through. And then, of course, in 2014, we lost Harold Ramis, so the thought of ever getting a true sequel to Ghostbusters 2 probably was more or less banished from our minds with that. We got an attempt at a reboot in 2016 that didn't really gain any ground, and at the same time that was happening, they were apparently in development of this new one. Now, this movie takes place in current times, so it is set in this year. It stars Paul Rudd as Mr. Gruberson, McKenna Grace as Phoebe, Finn Wolfhard as Trevor. I'm going to apologize. I do not know the names of the actress and actor who played Lucky or Podcast. I also don't remember what the name of the lady who played Phoebe and Trevor's mom is. I want to say her name might be Celine something, but I'm not 100% sure. This movie was directed by Jason Reitman, though. He's the son of Ivan Reitman, the guy who directed the original two Ghostbusters, and Jason himself actually not starred, but he had a small role in Ghostbusters 2 as the guy who claims his dad says the Ghostbusters are full of crap. Mr. Reitman, my thank you to you for bringing this to life. This movie has it all, folks. It has a well-written and cohesive story, lots of callbacks to what came before, but, it's good enough where you don't have to see the other two to know what's going on with this one. This one will explain things, for you. There are cameos aplenty. There are 2 after-credit scenes, folks, so make sure you stay through the credits, because you do not want to miss them, especially since I think we may get another one at some point. But yeah, it had great humor, lots of jokes, both, some dad jokes and some other, more cleverly written jokes were in there. The music is on point, a lot of it used from the original films, but there are also some new themes. The characters are all likable, and I actually want to see more of all of them. The premise of the movie's good, and just that ending, folks. Wow, that ending. I mean, my God. I will say, I'm going to admit, I'm probably going to do a spoiler full review at some point, too. I don't think I'll be in full costume for that one, but that one I will gush on about everything in this movie, but I love this film. I mean, it's amazing. I'm I'm somewhat speechless. The mini puffs were cute. Oh, and check out this cool old mini puff they gave out at the theater. Well, the 802 Ghostbusters gave it out. Huge shout out to them. And oh, this guy. Oh yeah, that's why. I think this guy glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I love this movie. I'm so happy I finally got to see it. I been waiting with anticipation for the past few years, being disappointed in all the delays. I mean, granted, the delays were, understandable because of, real world reasons, but there's still a part of me that's like, come on, I want to see the movie. But in terms of my overall ranking, I think I would have to rank this one as my new favorite, you know, followed by the uh, I think followed by the original Ghostbusters and then Ghostbusters 2, though I like all three of them. They're it's a great trilogy. You know, it might even end up being a great quadrilogy. Who knows? But if you guys want to hear more of my thoughts on this, particularly, spoiler review, then keep your eyes peeled. I'll probably film one in the next few days once I've composed my thoughts a bit more. But I I loved it. The effects were great. The story was great. The music was great. The characters were great. 10 out of 10. I mean, there's a couple things I wish they had done, but I'll get into those, I think, a bit more in my spoiler review since, it's kind of story and cameo related. Anyway, this has been DMC Jedi Man. I hope you enjoyed this well, it's not a reaction. I guess it's a review. Anyway, signing out.